Alright, the opening up a 4-game series here. Knightmares and Kodiaks battle for supremacy in the division. Looks like some bad mojo going on for the Knightmares with Mill Street and Rodriguez there at the top of the order, both negative mojo. Red hot Roberto Piedi on the other side of the ball. And no negative mojo despite that 15-1 loss. We do have some negative mojo. Sean Kenny not playing today. And we open up with a grounder to Roberto Piedi. And the first retirement is in the bag. Left fielder Bud Rodriguez. Not having a great season. 226 batting average does make it kind of a little obvious why he's not terribly good mojo right now. Let's give him the four-seam fastball up high. And a pop out to second base into shallow right. Sonia Eliberto makes the play and brings up Aloha Hamsteak. Hamsteak's the one to be worried about, as I broke down in the preview. Hitting over 300, one of the top home run RBI guys in the league. Really is the key to this team's success. And getting a strikeout early on is going to feel really good. Sonia Eliberto, R.C. Guerin, and Kevin Greer due up here to open up the game against Knightmares. Sonia is juiced, although neutral mojo. Hitting pretty well this season. 278 is actually one of our lower averages. And she says, screw all that, we're going for a triple. We're opening this baby up with a triple, I think. Will she make it? Yes. I think that's the first time we've opened up with a triple. R.C. Guerin up in second in the order today, with the absence of Sean Kenny. She has struggled a little bit when put up near the top here. And she'll get the ground out RBI. Kevin Greer stepping in. It's been weird to say that a guy with the numbers of Kevin Greer has been a disappointment. And it's probably not the word to use, but he was supposed to be this team's MVP candidate. And, I mean, it's been good. Base hit here. Brings up Byron Dirksen. But he's been overshadowed by this man, Byron Dirksen, who's hitting 382 with 11 homers, 61 RBIs, league leader in the RBI count last I checked. And he's going to hit a base hit as well. I feel like the offense should come alive this series. As I broke down in the preview, the Knightmares do not have good pitching. And kind of makes it an ideal team to go up against to start off here in 2021. It's a double play ball. Well, Dougie Braggs hits into a double play, and we go to the bottom, or the top of the second, Eartha Yellow, Bertrand Splits, who I did not even break down in the preview, suggesting he might be a bench player. So, we'll see what he can do. Two-seam fastball, inside. Largely going to just pound the inside against Earthy Yellow. Good power hitter, but low contact and a unimpressive average on the season. And Sean Lawrenson rings up K number 2. Brings up the shortstop, Bertrand Spitz. That's a wiry-ass frame he's got there. His arms may legitimately be bigger than his legs. I don't know if that's possible in reality. Following it well so far. Been giving him a lot of motion. Let's try... Oh, I don't like the location of that pitch. Oof. All right. Let's get that inside corner. And Sean Lawrenson. 3 Ks in a row. Danny Underhanded. The other guy that I'm ever so slightly worried about. Although, not if he chases stuff like that. You've just given me permission to, like, completely disrespect the strike zone, sir. And the side is struck out. Sean Lawrenson, red hot right now. Roberto Piatti, Jeff Crozier, and Ziggy Manis due up. It's an all left-handed unit with 2 switch hitters and a lefty.
Now batting, number 13.
Super sub Roberto Piatti. Best utility player in the league, I think, by a long shot. Gave a little generous high strike there. Ball 3. Shouldn't have swung. Big play in right field. Don't know who the right fielder is. I know it's Hamsteak and Rodriguez in center and left. I don't know who the right is. Mill Street, maybe? I don't know. I know in the third game you could actually pull up the position chart in the game, which is nice. All right, Ziggy.
Number 26, the catcher.
Catcher spot in the lineup has not been productive in 2020, so hopefully in 2021 we see a fair amount of changes here to that trend. But not at this at bat. 3 up, 3 down, and we go to the top of the third. Diego Longstroke, Gertrude Taylor. I think it's Taylor's the other outfielder. And Enzo Crush. No, it is Diego Longstroke.
13, the right fielder.
That name just like screams power hitter, and his numbers. I mean, it's not that he doesn't have power. Like, that's a reasonable amount of power there. But it's weird that his contact is quite high. He's hitting only 248, if I read that correctly when he came up. So, bit of an underperforming pitcher or player. Oh, I say that and he takes it yard. Diego Longstroke with 1 stroke of the bat ends the perfect game, ends our lead, his 3rd of the season, just his 16th home run or 16th RBI.
49, the catcher.
Catcher Gertrude Taylor steps in and is quickly retired. Enzo Crush, actually, a 296 batting average is pretty good. Although he doesn't have any numbers to suggest that in any way is to do with like actual ability. As Lawrenson gets his 5th K, 5 Ks through the first part of the first part. Spray Mill Street playing first base. Predominantly an outfielder. Interesting. They're not playing their primary first baseman. Sean Lawrenson due up with Sonia Alberto and R.C. Guerin. Game is all of a sudden tied. And Lawrenson homer, 6 RBIs, 390 batting average for a pitcher. That is a great offensive stat line. That might... No, it's going to stay in. And Hamsteak runs it down. Sonia Liberto led the game off with a triple, and to be honest, the offense has not been amazing since. Just a pair of singles. And Sonia delivers with a base hit. She's off to an excellent start today.
Now batting, number 9, the left
Let's see.
fielder.
They got a good arm behind the plate and reasonable velocity. I don't think we want to go for a stolen base. As much as Sonia is very much a base stealing threat. She's something like 3rd in the league in stolen bases. And definitely our best threat. But I got faith in this part of the lineup to get something done, so... Full count. And Guerin up the middle. That does mean we can be aggressive on the base paths here. Going home. And an RBI double for Guerin. Gilberto.
Now batting.
And Guerin, really the heart of the offense today. It's 2 RBIs for Guerin. Kevin Greer stepping in against Enzo Cruz. Kodiak's back up 2-1. Ball 2. Or ball 1. Very out in front of that one. I feel like I'm expecting more velocity from Cruz than I'm getting. I'm a little bit out ahead of him. Could also just being rusty, of course. Have not played this game in a while. Already dropping. He's already up to 40 pitches. Not that I really want to force him out of the game. Might as well go home off that. I was going to say, it's either out of here or it's out number 3. And Byron Dirksen goes deep. I think that's his 12th of the season, which ties him for the team lead. And 63 RBI. Having a great season. I don't know if this game does an MVP award or whatever, but one would think it's got to be a guy who isn't that high in home runs, but leads league in RBIs and is up there in things like hits and number 1 in on-base percentage and average. He's up there in slugging. As that is a strikeout for Doug Braggs. Brings out Sean Lawrence and back to the hill. 5 strikeout day, 35 pitches to make it through 3 innings. He's given up 1 hit. It's just unfortunate that that was a solo run home run.
Now batting number 24.
And
the left fielder.
Bud Rodriguez leading us off here. Big beefy guy. And Lawrenson, 6th strikeout of the day.
Now batting number 64.
All right, facing Hamsteak. Despite the fact that I dealt with Hamsteak pretty easily first at bat, if I recall correctly, it was a strikeout. This is the batter I'm concerned about, and not super interesting going after hard. We want to work, off the plate, edge of the strike zone, nibble it away, and get another K.
Now batting
Eartha Yellow.
6, the second baseman.
I feel more like you can go after Yellow. Oh, it just gets past Kevin Greer. And Eartha Yellow with a base hit. Bertrand Spitz. I still wonder if he's actually a starter, because I did not break him down as a player to watch for this game. For this series, I should say. And suddenly, back-to-back base hits with 2 down. And we got runners in scoring position for the first time today.
Number 8, the third baseman.
Anticipated, and it didn't matter. Sit down, Mr. Underhanded. Anyways, they got 2 hits, though, so a little bit rougher there. Roberto Piatti, Jeff Crozier, and Ziggy Manis due up, combined 0 for 3 on the day,
Now batting number 13, the third baseman.
which is concerning. And Piatti bounces one off the glove of Millstreet at first base and reaches. Interesting to see if that was a... Oh, they didn't charge as an error. Alright, so it's a base hit. I feel like that would have been an error in real life. Yes. Long fly ball to Diego Longstroke, who I think is leading off next inning.
Now batting
He is the man who
number
went deep.
26, the catcher.
Ziggy Manis, been a struggling season. And, well, at least it wasn't a double play ball.
Now batting
But it does take away Sean Lawrence's ability to bunt or anything. Not that I really would. Sean's at 0. For a pitcher, Sean is a perfectly serviceable hitter. Even without much of a mojo boost. But he'll go down to 0-2 on the day. Yep, long stroke, Taylor and Crush due up against 8 strikeout man Sean Lawrence. This, I think, is one of the highest strikeout performances of the season.
Now batting,
by anyone on the team.
13, the right field.
Not super surprising that it's Lawrenson. I think of Troon and Hawkins as more strikeout-reliant pitchers, but when it comes down to it, Lawrenson has the ability to attack with just anything in the repertoire. Off-speed, breaking pitches, even has enough to give you a bit of heat when needed. 91 mile an hour there. Nothing spectacular, but does the job. Walked Taylor.
Now batting, number 37,
Nothing fancy.
the pitcher.
We go after Crush. I tend to not get fancy with pitchers unless we're in a situation where we're in trouble. But they're largely free outs.
Now batting, number 23, the third
Spray Mill Street. It's a bit weird that he's playing first base today. I wonder who their normal first baseman is. I'm trying to think if there's anyone missing from the lineup that I broke down as a major threat. Because obviously first baseman, usually, one of your better hitters. That was a good pitch. Let's go a little outside. He's not biting. What about the changeup? Fly ball center field. Jeff Crozier making the plays. Getting it done. Eliberto, Guerin, Greer back to the top of the order. And this is the part of the order that has produced 2 runs and 2 RBIs on a 3 runs, actually, because Guerin... No, because Guerin would have been on for the 2-run homer. Sonia Eliberto. Double and a home run short of the cycle. Home run will be hard. She's only got 3 all season. And as has been remarked in the past, low power hitter. Great speed, though. I think we hit an infield double with her at one point this season, which is pretty impressive. Oh, that'll be the double. Could go for no. Even disregarding the cycle, I don't think there was a triple there. It was related pretty quickly by Hamsteak in center field. R.C. Guerin up to 26 RBIs on the season, just the 1 home run. Takes strike 1. Takes strike 2. Ball 1. Shouldn't have swung at that, but fouled it off. And shouldn't have swung at that either. Undisciplined plate performance there. All right. Kevin Greer. Chance to deliver here. Second time he's been up with runners with a runner in scoring position. Did not deliver the first time. And he'll advance the runner to third. Giving the dynamo of offense, Byron Dirksen, a chance to strike. That was a bad pitch to swing at, but they've gotten the 0-2 count on me. Swung at the waist pitch. All right, Rodriguez, Hamsteak, and Yellow. Combined 1 for 6. Team in general not doing very well. 9 Ks for Sean Lawrence, 67 pitches. Pitch count's a little high. Would like to see that a little bit lower than 67. So, may not have the longest day of today. And that's the problem with that kind of strikeout count is unless you're just whipping them 3 pitch outs, it is going to build up a little bit of a pitch count. And they've been battling with him even on those strikeouts. Still would like it if they brought in a variable pitching stamina to this game, and hopefully they did in the third one. I don't know, where you could have like inning eaters. Like you feel like Lawrenson would have more stamina than say Rob Troon or Eric Hawkins, who are fireball pitchers. or Shannon Drake. As we get the job done. Well, 2 Degree is more than Shannon Drake because I just run out of pitches with her a lot of the time. But Dougie Braggs, Roberto Piatti, and Jeff Crozier due up here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 4-1 for the Kodiak.
Now back, number 5.
Dougie is
the
tense.
right fielder.
If this were a close game, I'd ponder a pinch hit, but at the same time, not really needed here. Is that enough for a triple? I don't think so. Maybe with more speed. But we'll take the double for Dougie Braggs to lead off here. And give Roberto Piatti a chance to use that on-fire mojo and that high-level fitness. Roberto has truthfully been the weird occurrence of this season. Like, he was supposed to be a good bat off the bench when I created him. But he's been more than a good bat off the bench. That's either gone or caught. So, hold up the runner. Go for third, go for third, go for third. We good. Should have slid, but we good. Jeff Crozier. Actually, Jeff was the hero in the game I just did for YouTube. I'm a little behind on the YouTube. Apologize. I think I'm only 1 stream down now, actually. He was the hero with a grand slam in episode 35 and an RBI single here. Brings up Ziggy Manis. And that is it for Enzo Cruz. We got Dub Burnside coming in. 4-seam fastball, slider, changeup. Low junk, low accuracy. Not terribly great velocity either. Not really sure. Not overly sure what this pitcher is supposed to be functioning at. We're going to go for a stolen base. And Jeff Crozier gets thrown out. There was always a chance of that. Gertrude Taylor behind the plate does have a very good arm. But I'm not super unhappy with that. We were at a part of the order that isn't going to necessarily produce. And I do feel like this will be Sean Lawrenson's last inning on pitching. So we can get the use of a pinch hitter to start off the next inning. Because you can see we've lost some velocity, lost some junk, lost some accuracy. Stamina is low at 73 pitches. Like I said, I do wish you could... I do wish either you got just like University a little bit more stamina for pitchers, especially starting pitchers, than they give you in this game. Because, like, to get this kind of notes in real life, I think you'd be more like at 90 pitches, not at this level. Like, pitchers are supposed to easily go 7 innings in real life. And it's not like this has been a strenuous game for Lawrenson. It's had a lot of higher strikeouts than normal, but just, I think, 1 walk. And I think we're at like 4 hits allowed, so it's been pretty minimal. So to have him losing stats this badly is disappointing. So yeah, we'll pinch hit Mike Magus to start off the next inning. Oh, just out of the reach of Byron Dirksen, and that is the 5th hit allowed today. Scott Nick, welcome to the stream. This is not the guy I'd be throwing high cheese with. That's the power pitcher's job. I've been telling Byron that at some point I'm going to get Rooster, the closer, to throw at someone's head, just to see what happens. But it's not Sean's job to do that. So Sean Lawrenson due up, but he'll be pinch hit for Sonia Alberto and R.C. Guerin also due up. They're having very nice games. So here we go. Michael Magus coming off the bench to pinch hit.
Number 10.
Which I must say, he looks actually a lot like me. So, you know, I succeeded on that regard of creating a player that actually does look a lot like myself. Although I'd have a bigger gut. Deep, deep, deep. That could be gone. Off the wall. Oh, shite. Oh, I gambled on the double there. But I got it. probably a bad idea, but when I realized it was a bad idea, it was way too late to go back. All right, well, Sonia Liberto is a home run short of the cycle. We'll see what she can do. She's not a home run hitter. And, oh, went for third. Okay. Fair enough. Bad base running. We have 4 viewers, and at the end of this inning, I'll give you all a shout out. So the viewer count has spiked. And I always want to give my audience a little love. 2 strikes. And that's, strikeout. Good nibbles. Good nibbles. Kevin Greer. 1 for 3 with a single on the day. And a base hit up the middle. So that's 2 singles. Byron Dirksen pointing out that big Richard energy towards the center field line, calling it Babe Ruth style, baby. He's not actually had a lot of home runs. 12 home runs is not a lot. It's the RBIs he's been producing like a madman. More than 1 a game. I think he's the only person in the league doing that. And that's going to be another one. Because Eliberto's got speed. And that'll be 2, actually. I kind of thought that Hamsteak would cut that off. But 2-run double for Byron Dirksen. Brings up Dougie Braggs, who's fixed the negative mojo with the double last time up. That's good. We need Dougie to produce. And I think that's going to be the 3rd out. All right. So, we need to bring in a new pitcher. It'll probably be Tisha Boonsing, but I'll have a thought about that for a moment. So welcome, Scott, Nick. I'm not seeing who the other viewers are. I apologize. I'm only being given 2 viewers, but I apparently have 4. So if I didn't see your name, I apologize, and still welcome in. So, oops, cancel. Select. Tisha Boonsing enters to face the top of the order. Spray, Millstream, Bud Rodriguez, and Aloha Hamsteak. It's been a rough up and down season for Boonsing. Honestly, a pitcher that I've not fully got the handle on what it is she can do. Well. Like, there's been moments where I've worked, like, a real solid outing with her, and then there have been moments that are just absolutely terrible. And I'm getting a little bit of joystick wandering. Probably going to be a birthday present to myself is a new controller that doesn't do that. Because I broke the good controller. Seemingly. It just won't respond to the computer anymore. Which is unfortunate. And we're back to this, like, old one from my original Xbox, which still works. But, not really sure why I tried gunning for first base there. Oh, greasy bastard. Welcome, nice mix. I mean, it's 7-1. I get to play a little bit. Greasy. Roberto Piatti, Jeff Crozier, and Ziggy Manis due up here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 7-1. Kodiak's leading the Knightmares, doing an excellent job here, rebounding after that horrible 15-1 loss we took last time out to the Wardens, I do believe. It's been a while since I actually did that stream, so apologies if I can't really remember. Ball 2. Ball 3. Oh, strike 2. Full count. Might have been a strike, might have been ball 4. That definitely is a strike, though. And Piatti puts one right in the corner. And a nice double. Don't want to pull something at your old age. It is coming up. It is coming up. And I did start HIIT training today. HIIT cardio training today. And my legs feel like absolutely expanded rubber bands.
Now batting, number 24,
And
the catcher.
it's not feeling great. New pitcher, Chip Earp, is our third pitcher of the day. Low velocity, decent junk, bad accuracy. This bullpen is not very good.
Out of zone.
Ah, screwed up the base right there. I hit the wrong button.
Now batting,
Kevin will be up hopefully soonish. Do I pinch hit for Boonsing? I mean, her day is over. We might as well. We're going to Sunquist in the 9th inning. So, yeah, let's do that. Patrick Keane, I think, is the answer for the pinch hitting ideas here.
number 8.
And that works nicely. Bats are singing today, which is not a surprise. This is a bad pitching team. So I'm hoping for a good offensive series here
Batting, number 15,
to get back in the swing of things. Sonia Liberto, 3 for 4. Home run short of the cycle. Oh, I kind of... Well, I mean, if he caught it, it was an out. If he didn't, with him dropping it, it's an out. I guess it doesn't really matter. R.C. Guerin. And that's bad, too. Well, damn it. Brought no runs home there. Rooster Sunquist into the game for the top of the 9th inning. Kevin Greer is due up if we have to go to the bottom of the 9th, but not going to lie. I'm kind of hoping I don't have to. That would represent a pitching collapse of epic proportions. Phil Keane. Don't worry about it. I think I would think the same thing. Probably because Pat Keane did not let me use his real name. That's a pseudonym for somebody. Not everybody on the team was keen to have their full names put out there, although most of them are. I mean, Rooster's name is not Rooster, but it is his nickname he's had since 2nd grade. So, fair enough, I suppose. Alright, Diego Longstroke, who is responsible for the only run today, and that's another hit off of Rooster Sunquist.
Now batting, number 49, the catcher.
Gertrude Taylor. Late in the order, at least. And Ziggy Manis with the play.
Now batting, number 47,
Brings up Chip
the
Earp.
pitcher.
JC Clowers into pinch hit. JC's got decent numbers. Hey, it's what works, man. Also, they tend to sit on Roosters' specific pitches. Taking Sonia out for just basically defensive reasons. Paul Riccobeni's a little bit of a better defensive option. Specifically has a way better arm. Dustin Connor. That is if this were a regular fight between Dustin and Connor, i.e. Dustin or Connor hadn't been away for so long, it would easily be Connor, I think. Connor has a great counter-punching game, and that is Dustin's kryptonite. Dustin likes to come forward, and you can... There we go, Roberto Piatti with the stab to end the game. So I am picking Connor, but with Connor, there's always the question with everything that's going on with his life, from the rape allegations to the lawsuit that he's involved in to the time away, that there's always a solid question of what Connor are we getting? Because every time Connor comes back, I think to myself, he could completely fall off here. That one's harder. Michael Chandler is the stylistic pick there, but Dan Hooker has been in the UFC, has performed at a high level, and this is Chandler's debut. So that's a tough one. I think I'm favoring Chandler, but that could go either way. Here's our offensive numbers on the day. Sonia with the 3-hit day. Byron with the 3-hit day. Pinch hitters came through clutch as well. On their side, they got 8 hits, but they kind of really were strewn apart. Hyamstake, Long Stroke had decent games. And out of the bullpen, and finally we get a win for Sean Lawrence. He's been super snake bit. Goes out there, gets 11 strikeouts in 7 innings, 5 hits, only 1 run gave up. The solo runner. Bullpen was mediocre. Especially was kind of disappointed with how Sundquist played the 9th. But there's your 3 stars as well. Byron Dirks and Sean Lawrence and Sonia Eliberto. So that is the opening game against the Knightmares. It's gonna be funny when this goes up on YouTube because they won't see the chat that we're talking about MMA. They'll be like, "What the hell is this guy talking about?" Let's get the games in here, and then we'll move on to game number 2. Rippers, Venom with the win. That St. Pierre division is so up for grabs. It's actually humorous. Ooh, extra innings win for the champs. They needed that. War Wagons, Firebirds. War Wagons with the win. Torpedoes and Scampers. Scampers absolutely destroy the Torpedoes, who were finally coming around there for a little bit. Justice defeat the Spinners. Wardens, who just came off a big victory out of us, are kind of limited by the Spinners, actually. Logman, Norseman. Norseman the winner. Well, it's been a